Hey y'all, hey, Tabitha here. We're on right now to get the Cancer, new moon in Cancer, oracle message out for the evening to see what's going on with our frequency. How you all doing this evening? I am an oracle, channeler, intuitive, card reader, spiritualist, blogger, and crafter. So we're getting ready to check it out, see what this energy is like. Something is monumentous. This is about gathering together, getting on common ground, solidifying some things, getting our footing back, putting things back together. This is about a structuring as well, and growing together, being mindful of our words is what I'm hearing. Getting rid of a crippling stagnancy in our energetic frequency and our vibration. There's a corrupt in the system at hand, is what I just heard. You're looking for freedom here. But again, this is about us gathering together and grappling with some situations. Recovery is what I just heard. Regroupment, confessions, talking about things. I'm hearing brotherly love, captivation, a strict formation, regroupment. Okay. All right. So green, Tara, compassion and empathy. So the compassion is still in frequency where we need to be doing some work or showing up as compassionate in our group systems is what I just heard. Recuperating as well, doing some breath work, breathing through some things. Um, maybe there are some things that maybe you heard something and it may have been hard for you to accept. And so you're being told to breathe through it. I'm hearing something about someone being washed up and letting it go, though, the past, okay? Because you're in a different frequency. This is about your inheritance. The Green Tarot, she carries the number 11 going down to the number 2, duality, faith, balance. Again, structuring. This is a high level dynamic businesswoman, is what I just heard. I'm hearing the word catharsis, and highly expressive, very communicative. And I'm hearing something about collaboration and being able to trust the person that you are collaborating with. And this is a big boss energy, is what I just heard. Regroup and re-cooperate. But I keep hearing this is a serial thief, getting on common ground, how you're feeling about someone through the corroboration or the collaboration. I'm hearing working in togetherness. Who is this? Is what I just heard. Who came and snatched and grabbed and robbed from you and took from you. This is some background noise that you have inherited, is what I just heard. It became captivating and you got stuck and it kept you from getting right. So you're gonna have to break away from that because you decided to have an appetite for that. It became salacious to you. You couldn't get right past it, but you've grown past it now. And so now you can release your ego and become more humble and more peaceful and more balanced. And there's a strict figure, a voice. This is hindsight. This is background energy. Who came to humiliate you or humilify you or both. Um, this is about ingenuity and favor. Who has favor? Who has the most favor? Who has the most gathering? Um, Again, I'm hearing repercussions, and regroupment, and confessions. And I'm also hearing something about a stalker alert. Keep breathing through it, is what I just heard. Just keep breathing through this serial dynamic. Um, yeah, as you are coming together. So I guess with the compassion and empathy card showing up, and they're continuously mentioning coming together and collaboration and things of the past. So maybe the things from the past were things that caused issues in your connections in the past that brought that number two imbalance. And so now, because those imbalances were there from the past, the number two is here to tell us to secure that investment in this season by being more peaceful, being more balanced, being more honorable in yourself, and restructuring who you are, not villainizing anyone, definitely not yourself, and be okay and understanding and what went on in the past is old news, is what I just heard, but grapple with it because they're saying it's understood that it was something that did hurt. And again, someone possibly did take something from you, but just let it go. Have a bit of empathy because everyone was showing up in a similar frequency, even you. So grapple with it, think about it, press through it, and breathe through it. But get over it because this is a new system where the Most High is blessing you with favor. But it's up to you and how you show up in this. Are you going to be argumentative about it? Or are you going to restructure yourself and get over the villain part of the storyline? Okay. Okay. Keep coming. Okay. Peace. Irene, the number 8, again, strategy. So I'm looking at the baby on the card. It looks like Irene is holding the baby. However, it also looks like this could be her as a baby. But the baby is sleeping. So they are saying for us to get some rest and relax. But I'm looking at this baby as the inner child of her past. Or, okay, what the Most High just said to me is this past energy here that they were just speaking to us about is something that we born into our frequency. This was our pregnancy of doom and gloom is what I'm literally hearing. The things of the past that came to rob us. And I'm hearing the sleeping giant. So you're now in the season of crowning yourself, which is that balance to number 2. Give all the old imbalances back because things are becoming more trustworthy in this season. If you can give back that inner child energy or that past energy of what you birthed into your frequency years ago, this is the prognosis of how to get rid of it, is what they're saying. But you have to be strategic about how you are bringing this into being. I'm hearing that someone is possibly being reluctant and doubtful. And so you keep villainizing this particular system. If you could just get over it, it's the past. That's what they're saying. It's the past. You got to just keep going forward. Get over that baby. This baby is old now. And how I'm feeling about it is you're stigmatizing the baby, which is you, or whatever you birthed. So because I'm seeing the year 2017, so whatever happened around 2017, that was when COVID was entering. A lot came in and stigmatized a lot of us in that particular program. But a lot of us had birthed some stuff around that time or prior to that. But the stigma came in around 2017. That's the baby. The baby stopped growing. The baby went to sleep, is what I just heard. So you have to reawaken the baby. That was in the message yesterday. She was going through the reawakening, or he was going through the reawakening. So this is about, again, strategically centering yourself in your peace because it can cause a sinking ship quietly if you don't breathe through it. Doom and gloom, because you're villainizing something and you're still allowing someone to puppet you. Okay. But you're becoming captivating, is what I'm hearing. Okay. The ancestors are here, past ancestors and past lives. Cayenne, the number 19. Add that, it becomes the number one once it's all said and done. That's new beginnings, which is the Cancerian new moon. This is new beginnings. This is freedom, is what I'm hearing. And this is about practicality. I'm hearing give it back. Give it back. This is a reboot. Get your connection. You're crossing things out. You're simplifying your life. Your heart has been broken. And I'm hearing something about a crisis system and a middleman. You've been subdued. This is the past. Because they said past lives. This is the past. I was talking about the baby that was born from the past, but the ancestors are here to help you break through that loop. This is where the reward will come in. Give it back to the past, is what I just heard. Broken promises, the thievery, ill will, all those things that have been lapping. I'm hearing whacking you, hitting you, tearing you down. Remember, we had bruised and bloody knuckles yesterday. That rocking. You rocking that thing. Why can I like that song keep coming up out of dream? And I cannot get the rhythm. Y'all know what song I'm talking about. Go listen to it if you didn't catch yesterday's message. Um, yeah, I can't get the rhythm, but yeah, I'm hearing it's the blues. Cut the cord. You keep rocking yourself. You keep and see the baby. Just thought about that. You keep rocking yourself back to sleep. I'm hearing Chris Brown and R. Kelly rocking back to sleep, and everybody else that's on that song, because I don't want to disrespect the folk, but yeah. So that song, Rock You Back to Sleep by Chris Brown and R. Kelly. Um, I keep hearing the seed is wanting to sprout. And your companion is here as well, is what I just heard. That's the number two. That's the duality. He or she keeps showing up, but the system keeps getting thwarted because of some entangled roots that need to be pulled up from the weeds that are tangling themselves around those roots, or just the roots are strangling themselves. Give it back. The band, The Roots, was just showing up to me. Maybe there are some songs by the Roots that you probably want to go listen to. Yeah. So it's who are you, as they just asked at the top of the message, who can't get right through this prognosis. You're going through a full beating at a battering ram. You've been getting beaten by the bat at the battering ram. Lord Jesus. Okay. So your workload has been heavy and all of that. It has been a burden. It has been a problem. Give that back to your ancestry. Okay, I got you. So the the ancestry are the one I just heard batter up. They're whacking our behinds with their things from the past because we won't cooperate with them or corroborate with them or collaborate with them. You've come in with broken promises, and they have kind of been the thieves or taking watch of who we have become in the present. Someone just said you can't give it back. This is a rejection, but this is also about reciprocity. So giving it back to someone else from the past that came in with broken promises, who came and rocked and robbed you. You're going through a new prognosis. I don't know why they keep saying it. You were taken down because of the strangling roots. Again, that is still your ancestry. That's the tree that you were born from as well. So again, as I said in one of the other messages, like you love your family members, you love your ancestors, but there are things that are not a part of this system that we're in now. So it contaminates what we're having going on now because we keep dragging it on and on and on. So who are you in this system? It keeps rocking you and it takes you down. Again, the number one, I keep hearing give it back, the broken promises. So there were some broken promises. So this is maybe like too with this new moon when you do your ritual this evening, this is a season or time to return to sender. Give it back. The broken promises, the thievery. I, yeah, give it back because just give it back. Come back to who you are within yourself. Okay. All right. There have been dilemmas and stigmas and trying times. So this is a season of elevation through communication. No more pity parties. No more need for anticipation. Just do it. Just be brave enough to do it. Be brave enough to read through it. And, you know, things will begin to meld together once a conversation is had, once communication is had, once community comes back together, once you get over your broken hearts, once you gain a bit of wisdom. I'm hearing your crown. Maybe you're being crowned, or maybe you're learning to connect more with your crown chakra. But this is the root, and so the roots too. That's your root chakra, your base chakra, the beginning of your timeline of your professionalism as well. Okay, so even maybe too with this baby. So what are you birthing into your new system with that number one? With the new beginnings, you're letting go of the old patterns and you're being mindful of what you are birthing into this new system. You're releasing and cutting the cords of the things of the past. So this is your breakthrough season. They keep talking about that. So you're melding together something that is yummy, is tasty, is vibrant. I'm hearing Q-tip, vibrant thing. Yeah, that was the bomb, y'all. That was the knot back in the day. Um, Go listen to that. But yeah, I keep hearing hallelujah. You're getting accustomed to something different. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck because they're ending the message. Okay. We have C.O.R.E, endings and beginnings. Endings and beginnings with the ancestry, and so that's the ancestors are the beginning, and the past lives are the endings. C.O.R.E is here with that 8 to help us to strategize, and they were mentioning vision in one of the messages. I think it was yesterday. How you're seeing things, how you're perceiving things. Again, how you're giving it back. Even there's been a loop. There's been a loop. So your time, it's time. Your timeline is shifting. You're doing something different. You're breaking away from some old habits. So this is a new system that needs to be rebirthed. But this is about coming together and sacrificing some things in your new unions too, because things want to be broken away in your patterns of relationships. So I said I want they're saying end it, but just to show, we're gonna pull this last card. Okay, great. No more cards. So yeah, it's an inverted sacred unions in relationships. ISIS, the number 15, 6, that's financial security. But because the bonds are broken, there's nothing sacred about these unions, and so that's why they're continuing to tell us to work on our patterns and stop going through the loops, stop going through the rejection, and learn how to bring in reciprocity. Give back to your person, give back to your partner, without feeling like, what is it? This is about reciprocity, not, what is it? My mom and I were talking about this. Um, if I do it, it only it's only if I do it for you. What is that, y'all? I can't even think of what it's called. But I can't do it for you if you don't do it for me, basically. So, um, reciprocity is about you showing up in a beautiful energy, like a welcoming energy. Again, vibrant energy. Now, if you don't do it for me, then I ain't got nothing for you. That's still about that sincerity. Are you doing it from your heart? So this is about breaking old patterns and being watchful as well. So you also should be observing your person as well. And also I'm hearing love languages, you know. So we have to be mindful of a person's love language as well. But sometimes those love languages are things that need to be given back also, because these love languages kind of show up from what you learned growing up. Are you sincere about the way that you show up in a relationship, which is why they are not sacred? Giving those the patterns back to the past. Um, my love language is to give honorably from my heart. Like, I'm sincerely a person that gives. So I had to learn how to work on not being such a giver, because I get caught up in doing it. I get taken advantage of because that is how I show up. Um, I have a lot to give. I just like to be there. I like to be there. Yes, there are seasons when it's like, okay, I'm tired, right now, but I like to give, but not, and see that number 6 is showing up for me. Not always, giving is not always financial, and I'm hearing a substantial amount. Giving is not always financial. That's not that's not always about love, is what I'm trying to say. Love is not always about what your person, partner, family member, whomever is giving you. Like, it's not always about the money. Can you give just simply from your heart? You know, just even time. Time is a love language, and I'm good with that. That's something I learned that I actually is one of my love languages as well. Is time. I didn't realize I had that in me, but that's who I am as well. Like, I like to be there. I like to be there, and I like um to give from my heart. So that's what makes the union sacred as well. What is your love language? That's what's coming up. But my throat, is going through the asphyxiation again. So again, you're getting robbed due to your communication and your comfort level of things from the past that have caused you to be lame. So you need to reawaken that part of yourself and bring in new investments in your union again to make them sacred. That keeps coming up. How do you want to show up for your person? So many people are, because we have become so broken, we don't know how to get out of our ego, the ego phase of who we are or have become, because we got hurt. And so now you're thinking that the person that you are attempting to partner with in your newer season, whenever that newer season shows up for you, it's like, okay, I'm so broken. My heart is so broken apart. I don't know if I should show up. I'm scared. So you're waiting to see how that person is moving. And that's something else my mom and I were talking about. It's like, I'm not here for that though. I did that already, and that's old. That's a slave energy. That's what keeps you getting rocked again. That's what keeps the partnerships torn down, empty, lackluster. So it's about, again, having conversations, asking that person what do they like, and how do you prefer things to be in a certain way, and the person that you're trying to partner up with is like, okay, um, either you can get with it or you can't. My throat keeps going. Okay, it's time to stop it. So yeah, so I'm sure y'all get the gist of the message at this point, which is about sacred unions and how you are communicating with your partner. So this is about being mindful of that. So I love you all much. I thank you all so much for showing up for the messages. And yeah, I hope you all got something from the message. And I'll see you all on the next one. Have a great evening.